On the beautiful campus of Rochester Christian University and inside of Garth Pleasant Arena, this is Warriors Volleyball on the Rochester Christian Sports Network. Stephen MacDonald here saying hello everyone and welcome to our broadcast as the Rochester Christian Warriors host the Northwestern Ohio Racers in a WAC battle. Madeline Geisenhaver led the Warriors with 9 kills last time we were here, while Shante Hudgens tallied 5 blocks against Cornerstone. Hudgens only had 3 kills that night, however, so expect her to get involved in the offense here against the Racers. On the other side for Northwestern Ohio, they're led by Gianna Sanfilippo's 315 kills and 152 blocks. The Warriors play the first of 2 at home on the weekend as they square off with the Racers of Northwestern Ohio. First serve is coming up next. pregame now concluded down on the floor. Stephen McDonald here with you, as always, on the Rochester Christian Sports Network. Warriors welcoming in the Racers for the first of two at home on the weekend. They'll see Indiana Tech here tomorrow afternoon. We'll have that for you right here. And a lot to feel good about here inside of Garth Pleasant Arena this evening. It's the pink game for the Warriors. And in addition, our sports information director, Hussein Murray, is back on the scene with us. Mentioned in our open to the broadcast, Shante Hudgens had those 5 blocks last time out last weekend against Cornerstone. Also talked about Madeline Geisenhaver led the team that night in kills with 9. Another player to watch for in this one for the Warriors, and will get the start. Olivia Everett, 94 kills coming into play this evening. If she can hit the century mark, would be the 5th Warrior this season to do so. Northwestern Ohio will get this thing going. Bailey Gregory sets back to serve, 6 in the white. Serve is away, we're underway, and the opening serve goes long by Bailey Gregory. That'll send Everett, who we were just speaking of, back to serve. Diving out for it goes Roraff, unable to play it. Roraff comes in, second on the team in digs. Just couldn't quite catch up to that one. So a couple of one and dones on the serve, sends it back in the direction of the Racers. Deflected by Horn, and then second time by Roraff. Couple kills already for San Filippo. But some more trouble on the serve for the Racers. Going back to San Filippo, now 317 in the kills department. Comes in averaging just over 3 per set. Already has 2 in just the first few minutes. Checking out is Riley Treese. Also looks like DuBose sits as well for the Racers. Geisenhaver will take a seat for the Warriors. Geisenhaver got the start on the right side this evening, as there's a rocket to the floor for a kill. Kill goes to Shante Hudgens. So a solid start for Shante Hudgens. Just pounds it into the floor, but the serve there by Haley Mancona is off the mark. A bit uncharacteristic there by Mancona. Came into tonight with 22 aces to lead the team. Just missed on that last one. They'll set it up left side. Courtney Mack just pushed it across. Tried to come back with Abigail Martin on the other side. Courtney Mack one more time goes cross court. Martin again gets stuffed by Shante Hudgens. And that's the start that you want from 25. Gets a kill a moment ago, follows it up with a block. She sits down. We're level at 4 with Ashley Horn on the serve. Hawk backpedaling, was able to get it over to, looks like Alana Gray. Now she just pops it straight up. They'll go left side for Courtney Mack, had it returned. Warriors unable to get it over with Emily Carroll. Racers come in 14-14 on the year, 5-5 in the WAC, and also 4-4 away from home this season, so pretty even across the board all around. Alana Gray backing up, wanted to let this one go, but it does just tuck inside the line. Hawk sets it for Carroll with a blast, and it's down. Some strong attacks early on by the Warriors. Saw the one a moment ago by Shante Hudgens from the middle. This time Carroll from the right side. Gray gets it over to Courtney Mack, who puts the finishing touch on. And a solid season it has been for Courtney Mack. Comes in third on the team in kills coming into play tonight, averaging just around 7 per match over her last 3. Warriors able to get this ball back in the air. Played right at the netting by the Racers. Through the middle it goes and down. Kill for Hannah Colquitt. Set it right side looking for Mack. For Colquitt, just a moment ago, that was kill number 156 on the season for her, first of the night. Sent straight up by Treese, the freshman out of Valparaiso. Largest lead so far in this one, Racers 9-6. Kiefer wants to set up Everett. That was deflected right at the net. Aliyah Saylor from that opposite side. A kill from Colquitt, attack error by Courtney Mack, and then a couple kills by DeBose and Saylor. The current run for the Racers. Warriors able to put a stop to it. And they'll quickly send back in Mancona for Alana Gray. Kill goes to Geisenhaver. Second service error on the Warriors. Couple service errors going both ways so far in this one. Set it up into the middle. Ranging over to her right was Horn. Left side for Mancona. And it goes cross court and down. And as Warriors fans have seen all season. Mancona not really one to take anything off her attacks. Took a little bit off that one, tried to go cross court. And here the Racers go across the court into the corner. That kill the first for Mancona tonight. So the Warriors have a kill from 5 different players so far. Geisenhaver, Carroll, Mancona, Mack, and Hudgens. Mancona was hunting for number 2 there. This one's deflected and put to the floor off the attack by Dubose. That'll be the 3rd kill for Dubose. Third service error charged to the Racers as Geisenhaver sits down, and looks like Kiefer as well. Emma Hawk on the serve. So both sides struggling a bit in the serving game. 3 service errors aside, and it's 14-9, the visitors from Northwestern Ohio. They want the right side for Mancona. Second for Mancona. She'll go back to serve. Hawk sets up Carroll. Looked like the Racers actually wanted to let that ball go. They do play it at the last second. Ranging all the way over goes Mack. And this time just deflected off the hand of, looks like, Shante Hudgens. Kill goes to Sanfilippo. Already number 4 for her. Dubose has 3. And on the attack goes Abigail Martin. That deflection actually caught Courtney Mack square in the face. Looks to be okay. But that ball had some heat on it, even off the deflection. Warriors try to catch them sleeping, and just dumped it over into the middle. Just threw him a bit of a change-up that time. Shante Hudgens sits down. Horn on the serve. Horn on the serve has Gray, looks like Hawk, Mack, Everett, and Carroll out there. Martin had it deflected right back at the net. Martin again, this one's tipped. Diving for it and getting it up and over was Hawk. Martin gonna try one more time. Here's Carroll. Through the middle it goes, diving for it. Unable to get there was Gray. Taylor Royst with the kill. And some more trouble on the serve. Service error to Madeline Hampton. Keeps the door open at this point for the Warriors. Trying to just push it down, and does. That was Courtney Mack. Tried to drop it over, did Saylor. Here she is again. Everett stuffs it. Just like that, 17-15. Kiefer will stick with the serve. Give the block there to Everett. Here she is on the attack. Right side it goes, cross court, couple Warriors crossing paths. That was Kiefer and Alana Gray. Just kind of crossed in front of each other. Neither one came up with it. Kill goes to Elia Saylor. Here's Kiefer trying to charge into it, was Everett. And we'll get a timeout called. 19-15 our score here in set one. Timeout called by the Warriors, and head coach Juliana Nash will take it with them on your home for Warriors volleyball. A kill by Elia Saylor and an attack error by Olivia Everett on a block by Colquitt and DeBose pushed the lead back to 4 for the Racers, and that sent us to the timeout, but Everett out of the timeout says hello. That kill, just the first of the night for Everett. Gives her 95 on the season. Again, when she hits the century mark for the season, would be the 5th Warrior to do so this year, joining the likes of Shante Hudgens and Haley Mancona, as that ball was smoked by none other than Haley Mancona. And she seems to, along with Shante Hudgens, they both seem to have a knack for that. You mention their name and they come right in and make a play. Everett sits. In comes Ashley Horn. Hampton and Saylor sit for the Racers. They have the lead 21-17 on this opening set. Hudgens just pops it over the top. Backpedaling for it goes Horn. Kiefer wants Mancona with the exclamation point. Fourth kill for Mancona, 5th assist for Kiefer. Let's see if they get it over, and they do. Going up and over was Rowraff. Hudgens with the backhand, my goodness! How about the play by Rowraff to get it over, and then on the return, Hudgens, with her back turned to the net, just backhands it back over. And they won't get this one over. Just dumping it was Horn. Back to serve is Allie Lopez, a sophomore out of Indiana. Hawk comes over, Hudgens is there. They want Martin, goes right at Hawk. Left side for Mancona. Try to set up Martin one more time, Hudgens got a hand on it. Hawk wants Hudgens into some space. Good rally being put on. This is played all the way to the front. Mancona. Carroll on the deflection. Rowraff sprawls out for it, keeps it alive for Carroll. How did they keep that ball up? Mancona, and down! What a rally! (22-20). Both teams just digging in right now. Mancona on the serve. That was deflected by Hudgens. Tried to follow it up right at the front. And both players just kind of met at the summit that time. Give the block to Sanfilippo. Came into play tonight, leading her team with 152 of those. She'll add to her total there. Here's Martin with a blast into the back row. Warriors have to get it over and do. And spin this one down off the deflection, 24-20. Coach Nash shouting some instruction from just across the way from us. Horn digs it out. Carroll gets the kill. Second kill for Carroll. Mancona leads the squad with 5, actually leads the match with 5. An ace for Ashley Horn. That should be number 11 for her on the year. It is number 11, 24-22. Warriors trying to stay alive in our opening set. Courtney Mack gets it across. Alana Gray, excellent effort, won't get there in time. And that's how our first set concludes, 25-22, in what was an excellent back and forth opener. But the Racers take the opening set, and we'll step aside. Second set between the Warriors and the Racers on the other side. Northwestern Ohio takes the 1-0 lead on the match. They took the first set 25-22. They had 15 kills as a team in that first set. Warriors, not that far off, had 14 of their own. Some trouble on the serve, though, for both sides. Both teams had 4 service errors in that first set to just 1 ace apiece. For the Warriors, Haley Mancona has a match-high 5 kills so far on 8 attacks. Mackenzie Kiefer finished the first set with 5 assists, as did Emma Hawk. And on the other side for the Racers, Gianna Sanfilippo with 4 kills on 11 attacks. Also had a block in that first set. Aliyah Saylor and Hannah Colquitt, as well as Dubose, all had 3 kills apiece for Northwestern Ohio. Again, they take the opening set 25-22. Some upcoming home games in Warriors athletics. Of course, our contest here tonight. For all of you watching on the Rochester Christian Sports Network, Stephen McDonald here with you. Warriors volleyball will be back here tomorrow afternoon against Indiana Tech. And then next weekend, believe it or not, begins men's and women's basketball season. The Warriors, for homecoming weekend, will host the Oakland Golden Grizzlies. And as always, we'll have both of those exhibition matchups right here for you. Looking forward to getting to be a part of the homecoming festivities and being a part of those 2 great basketball games that we'll have next weekend. Second set is underway. Diving out for it goes Horn. Geisenhaver tried to get it to the floor. A couple of racers converge on that ball, as it was Dubose and Colquitt. Kiefer wants Mancona for the kill. That's number 6 for Mancona. And the 6th assist for Mackenzie Kiefer. That's career assist number 639 for Mackenzie Kiefer. Kiefer comes in to play tonight a 3.82 assists per set on the year. That's the highest mark of her career. She sets it up now for Geisenhaver, who has it blocked. In there was Sanfilippo. Second block for Sanfilippo. On the serve is Bailey Gregory. Had a service error back in the first set, but also had an ace as well. Horn gets under it there. Trying to tap it over with Sanfilippo, not this time for number 11. That'll send Everett back to serve. $19 aces on the year for Everett. As they put it down right in front of her, that was Saylor on the finishing end. Number 4 for Saylor ties her with Dubose and Sanfilippo for a team-high 4. Again, Mancona leads the match with 6. Kiefer goes to Geisenhaver. And that one does get tucked inside the corner. Looks like Racers head coach Josh Kreiner coming over for a quick explanation. At the end of it, it's 4-3 Racers with the 1-point edge. Emma Hawk to serve. Coach Kreiner in his 5th season with Northwestern Ohio. Attack error to Savannah Reed. Followed up by a service error to Emma Hawk. So both sides, again, continuing to struggle a bit on the serve. 5th service error of the night for the Warriors. 9 combined service errors for the match. Sends Allie Lopez to serve. Hudgens with a bit of a change up there, but it works out. That'll be a kill for Shante Hudgens. 3rd for her. Also has a block as well. Martin from the left side. That'll send Sanfilippo back to serve. Going down to Anigos Gray. Able to get it over to Courtney Mack. Had to maneuver through some traffic to get there, though. Hudgens gets a hand on it. Send it back over in the direction of Mack. To the middle it goes. That ball came all the way back over off the dig by Horn. And the finish goes to the Warriors, 6-6 here in our second set. Ashley Horn to serve. Has 11 digs on the night after that last one. Also has an ace as well. Carroll gets under it. They want Courtney Mack. That was deflected on its way through. Martin just pumps it in. Not much that Emma Hawk could do with that one. The kill for Martin is number 3. Horn called for it all the way, tried to go cross court and just off the mark. This time they'll go right side with Carroll into the back in the direction of Alana Gray, and Courtney Mack for the kill. Third kill for Courtney Mack on 14 attacks. Racers come right back. Looks like that was Looked like that was Treese on the serve there a moment ago. For the Warriors, it'll be Roraf. Her serve goes wide. Roraf, at times this season, has struggled a bit on the serve, but only her first service error of the night. Kill goes to Sanfilippo. That'll be number 5 for her. Popped straight up by Hampton. Hampton, a sophomore from Jackson, Michigan. Cross court it goes, and that'll find its way out of play. A little frustrated there, trying to get down to that ball was Madeline Hampton. Just couldn't quite get underneath it. She'll get under it here. Send it this side for Saylor. Backing up for it went Gregory. Left side. Kiefer wants Hudgens. Tries it again and down. The Racers had pressed up from that back row. Hudgens saw it and just dropped it right in over the top. 11-10. Fourth kill for Hudgens. And answering right back goes Dubose. Fifth kill for Shamaria Dubose. Ties her with Sanfilippo with 5. Dubose 5 kills on 9 total attacks, hitting at a pretty high percentage to begin this one. Geisenhaver and Kiefer will sit. Turning was Gregory, able to play it. Warriors want Mancona. And we're tied at 12. Number 7 for Haley Mancona. Her season high is 14, which she's done 3 different times this year. Could be well on her way to besting that mark tonight. Had 14 against Ohio Christian, William Woods, and a conference matchup with Lawrence Tech. Check that, the latest kill by Mancona was actually number 8. So inching just one step further to that season high mark. She'll go back to serve here as we're level at 13. And this will be an ace for Haley Mancona. Came into tonight leading the team in that category with 22. And for Mancona, that'll be her first of the night. Warriors grab the lead by 1. Mancona sticks with the serve. Here's Martin. Set it up by Mancona for Mack. Having to come all the way back for it goes Horn. Played right at the net and down by Sanfilippo. Mancona sits for the Warriors. Bailey Gregory sits for Northwestern Ohio. Sanfilippo gets the kill and now gets the ace. This try by Carroll was returned. But the return attempt was offline. Ashley Horn to serve. And just tried to punch it across, but didn't get the right aim on it. Reed set it up, and the Racers finish it off. Kill by Colquitt is number 5. Reed up to 11 assists. Averages just about 6 assists per set this season, does Savannah Reed. That's the second best mark of her career. And with those 11 assists, has now surpassed 1,900 for her career. Give her 1901. Hampton sets to serve. Here's Mack, and had it blocked. Saylor and Colquitt were there to team up for the block. It's a 2-point edge for the Racers, looking to go up 2-0 on the match. Backing up goes Mack and Gray. They'll watch this go by. Hawk and Carroll will sit. Kiefer will serve. Off the right hand it comes. Warriors trail by just 1. Going down for it again was Alana Gray, right along the line. Here's Martin. And unable to keep it in, going down for it was Courtney Mack. The freshman Riley Treese will serve. This attack by Everett is snuffed out. It's 20-17, and that'll send us to a timeout called by the Warriors, just their first of this second set. They'll have 1 remaining as they trail by 3, and they trail the match 1-0. We'll step aside. Finish of the second set between the Warriors and the Racers on the other side. Racers have tallied 3 of the last 4 points in the match, as their lead is 3, 20-17. They took the opening set 25-22. Riley Treese will serve out of the timeout called by the Warriors. She gets under it here. And a blast right at Ashley Horn. Took it off the shoulder, and it finds its way out. Kill by Dubose. That's number 7 for her. For Dubose, that makes it an even 150 on the year. Came in to play tonight 4th on the team in kills. Her season high is 13 against Michigan Dearborn. Dubose picks up number 8 there. 7th time this year that Dubose has tallied 8 or more kills in a game. Here's Mancona. Kiefer wants Geisenhaver from the right side. Dubose got it over in the direction of Kiefer. They'll try left side and off by Mancona. Racers need just a couple more to go up 2-0 on the night. They'll send back Bailey Gregory to serve. Saylor on the attack and gets it for the kill, 24-18. Number 4 for Saylor. Getting under it was Roraf for Mancona. Now Dubose one more time from the left side. Has found some success there. And that will do it for our second set, 25-18. As the Racers able to go up 2-0. They go 25-22 in the first and 25-18 here in the second. We will step aside for a quick break. Third set between the Warriors and the Racers coming up next. The Racers used 14 kills in the second set to take it 25-18. They go up 2-0 on the night. Shamaria DeBose has 8 kills. That ties her with Mancona for a match high. Gianna Sanfilippo has 6 kills, also 4 blocks as well. Aliyah Saylor has 5, as does Hannah Colquitt. Madeline Hampton has 14 assists. Savannah Reed just a couple behind her with 11. Again for Reed, now over 1,900 career assists, 1,901 with her 11 here this evening. On the other side for the Warriors, Mackenzie Kiefer has 11 assists, while Emma Hawk has 9. And Emma Hawk has played well in that department of late, averaging right about 13 assists per match over her last 3. And should, in this third set, most likely get to that mark, if not possibly over. Third set is a go. Bailey Gregory gets us started in the third. Kiefer wants Geisenhaver, goes right at Gregory. Roraf comes all the way over, gets to it. Geisenhaver plays it over. Horn takes it right off the hands. It comes back to her. DeBose to the line and gets the kill. Number 9 for Shamaria DeBose. Again, season high for her is 13, which she did against Michigan Dearborn. And for DeBose, still hitting at a solid clip, 9 kills on 15 total attacks. Service error to Bailey Gregory. Second one for her tonight, also has an ace. Racers quickly jumped out 2-0 here in the third. Warriors respond with a quick pair. And now the Warriors benefiting on this quick run by some errors by the Racers, and this is blocked. Geisenhaver and Hudgens. Warriors by 2. Early stages of our third set. Hudgens looking for more. As Roraf gets underneath it, they'll try to swing it for Hudgens, but this is long. Right idea there by Kiefer and the Warriors, trying to get Hudgens on the go. Just a little too strong that time by Shante Hudgens. Geisenhaver to the line, but not in. Couple attack errors against the Warriors. First Hudgens, now Geisenhaver. Hudgens crushes this ball across in the direction of Treese. They get it to Hudgens again, goes cross court, and again, just a bit offline that time by Hudgens. Has to dial it in just a bit. Kiefer goes right back for Hudgens, and she puts it in. Kiefer will sit down, as does Geisenhaver. Hudgens remains in with Mancona, looks like Carroll, Horn, Hawk, and Roraff. Here's DeBose into the middle and down right in front of Roraff. Number 10 for DeBose. Back to serve is Lopez. Service error to Lopez. That'll be the second for her tonight. Mancona will serve it up for the Warriors. We're tied at 6. Come this way looking for Martin. And a kill for Abigail Martin. That's number 5 for Martin. Also putting in work in the block department as well, has 3 of those. Warriors tried to sneak it across. Horn gets under it for Carroll. And again, just a touch off the mark that time by Rochester Christian. Saw Hudgens miss on a couple of attacks earlier this set. This time, Carroll just missed. Hawk wants Hudgens. This one's deflected. On the return, this is punched by Hawk. Courtney Mack has it tipped, but it finds its way down. Hudgens goes to serve. Not something that we see all too often from Shante Hudgens. Will do it from time to time, though. Actually had a ace here a couple weeks ago. In fact, she'll sit down now. On the other side, looks like Savannah Reed will sit for Northwestern Ohio. And also looks like for the first time tonight, we see Audrey Soares in the lineup for the Warriors. They go over her head to Courtney Mack, who gets the kill. Initial call was kill for the Warriors. They will reverse that. Hawk goes right back to Mack. Come this way for Martin. Coming all the way over, and it just won't get over the netting as Horn and Gray tried to team up on that effort. Almost got enough on it, but not quite. Hawk wants Carroll this time. And that'll be an attack error against the Racers. Charged against Aliyah Saylor. Kiefer serves, Hawk sits. Setting it back to Martin was Hampton. Warriors move in for the kill. Kill goes to Geisenhaver. For Geisenhaver, that's number 4 tonight. Also has 3 digs and a block as well to her stat line. Had 9 kills last time out against Cornerstone when we were last here. Horn watches this go by and out. Very alert was Ashley Horn along that far sideline. As Mack and Gray will sit, Roraff will serve. Gets off a clean serve. Here's Dubose. Number 11 for Shamaria Dubose needs just 2 more to tie her season high. Geisenhaver adds 1 to her own tally. That'll be number 5 for her. Quick break for Kiefer as she's in. Geisenhaver teamed up with Hudgens there. She'll turn, play this ball towards Horn. Kiefer converged with Roraff. They actually collided with each other, but they were able to keep it in air. And now the Racers do the same, and Shante Hudgens to the floor. Took advantage of a couple Racers colliding with each other on the right side, and she just put it right down in the center of the floor. Line drive serve by Horn. She'll step back and play this for Kiefer. A bit of a miss hit there, and that ball finds its way out. We're tied at 13 as Hampton with a bad set there. $13 all in set 3 as Geisenhaver with the rejection, and the Warriors lead by 1. Shante Hudgens, they'll say, was there as well, so it was a team effort by Geisenhaver and Hudgens on that last block. Kiefer gets under this. They go to Geisenhaver. Her attack was returned. She'll try one more time, and that's down. And that leads to a timeout called by the Racers and Coach Kreiner. The Warriors lead by 2, and right now, it's Madeline Geisenhaver's world. She gets the block, teaming up with Hudgens, then comes right back with the kill, gives her team the lead by 2. Here in set 3, the Warriors trying to extend the match down 2-0 on the night. We will take the quick timeout on the Rochester Christian Sports Network. Warriors lead the third set 15-13. Racers lead the match 2-0. Geisenhaver with a block and a kill leading to that timeout. Teamed up with Hudgens on the block. She has 6 kills, 4 digs, and 2 blocks now. And the run for the Warriors continues. Their lead is now 3. The crowd and their bench just off to our left starting to get into it now. Here's Hampton, sets it up. Kiefer wants Mancona. Excellent job by Bailey Gregory going down for it. And that's the response you needed if you're Northwestern Ohio. Looked like that was Dubose on the finishing end. It was Dubose. That's number 12 for her. On the serve was Savannah Reed. Here's Mancona for the kill. Dubose halted the run, but Mancona gets the kill and gets the serve back to the Warriors and to Emma Hawk. The lead for Rochester Christian is 3. Here's Dubose trying to stay with it. Into the middle, but off the mark. And with that last kill by Dubose, that is number 13 for her on the night. So that ties her season high. She's done it both times in conference, did it against Michigan Dearborn, and now here tonight. But the Warriors tack onto their lead. That looked like Mancona on the finishing end, and it was. Solid night for Mancona for the Warriors. 10 kills for her, and she'll go to serve. Looking for an ace. You got an ace. Second ace on the night for Haley Mancona. Gives her 24 on the year. Here she goes again, and make it 25. How about it? She gets the kill, and now back-to-back aces. Here she comes again. Here's Martin. Racers able to play this serve after having some trouble on the last two. Here's Martin again. Horn gets it over to Hawk. 22-15 Warriors here in the third, and put down by Sanfilippo. Mancona, after that individual 3-0 run, heads to the bench to some high fives, and deservedly so from her teammates. And now the Warriors just 2 points away from staying alive in the match and sending us to a fourth set. Shante Hudgens will serve it up. Her serve will go as an error. Eighth service error for the Warriors. Both sides now with 8, in fact. And the kill for Emily Carroll. For Carroll, that's number 4. That's right about where she's been over her last 10. Now make it 11 matches, right around 4 per match. Kiefer gets to this ball, had to go down to her backside for it, but kept it alive. And they'll say this was deflected on its way through, most likely caught Mackenzie Kiefer on its way. 24-18. The kill goes to Colquitt. That's number 6 for Colquitt. And there it is. Geisenhaver finishes off the third set. Warriors will win the third 25-18. And we go to a fourth set. 2-1. Racers lead the match, but the Warriors not done yet. We will step aside. Fourth set on the other side between the Warriors and the Racers next. In that third set between the Racers of Northwestern Ohio and the Warriors of Rochester Christian, Shamaria DuBose hit 13 kills on the night. That ties her season high that she accomplished previously against Michigan Dearborn earlier this year. However, the Warriors took the third set 25-18. DuBose 13 kills and 3 blocks. Gianna Sanfilippo has 7 kills, 3 digs, and also 4 total blocks. On the other side for the Warriors, right there at the end, Haley Mancona went on a 3-0 run of her own, got a kill, and then followed it up with back-to-back aces, helped the Warriors to finish off that third set. Again, 25-18 was the final in the third. Mancona has 10 kills thus far, also 3 aces now as she went back-to-back there at the end of the third, and also has a block as well. Geisenhaver has 7 kills, 4 digs, and 2 total blocks. Shante Hudgens so far 6 kills. Has also suffered a couple errors in this one, but still 6 kills and 3 total blocks. Had 5 blocks last weekend against Cornerstone. Roraf will serve to begin the 4th, and we are underway in set 4. Racers took the first 25-22 and then took the second 25-18. Warriors, of course, answering back in the 3rd. Here's Bailey Gregory on the serve. Gregory wants to come this way, and that's too strong by Saylor. Saylor 5 kills on the night. Not going to add to that total there, as Hudgens rejects the attack by Sanfilippo and let out a scream after she did so. Those are the kinds of plays you can expect from Shante Hudgens, and the emotion afterward as she let out that scream. They'll try to set it up for her here. Took something off it, and they won't get it back over. Ashley Horn on the serve. Goes right at Riley Treese. Going down to corral it was Roraf. Ranging back for it is Gregory. Played over by Dubose. They'll go to the middle. Here's Mancona with the kill. That's number 11. We've talked about on the side of the Racers, Dubose with 13, that ties her season high. Mancona in her own right is chasing her own season high, has 11. Her season high is 14, which she's done on 3 separate occasions. Here's Dubose looking for 14. And that is number 14 for Shamaria Dubose. New season high for her. Kiefer to Geisenhaver. And that'll be a kill for Madeline Geisenhaver. Warriors lead 5-2. For Geisenhaver, that's number 8. Geisenhaver came into play tonight, 5th in total attacks this season, as the Warriors pick up an ace off the serve by Emma Hawk. They'll go right back at Dubose here on the serve, as Hudgens goes up for it. Second time already this set we've seen Shante Hudgens get up, but the serve this time is too far. For Hudgens, that's block number 5 on the night from a moment ago. Teamed up with Emily Carroll that time. Racing to the front of the net was Hawk. Coming all the way back to the right was Horn. And then just a miss hit there and an error by Hudgens. Fourth error by Hudgens. Does have 6 kills, and of course those 5 blocks as mentioned. Horn stood in front of it, but again, just unable to get it clean was Hudgens. Warriors lead is 2. Racers lead the match 2-1. That is where we stand on the Rochester Christian Sports Network. Stephen McDonald here with you as always, and keep it going for Northwestern Ohio, this time courtesy of Taylor Royst. On the serve is Lopez. Her serve off the mark, trying to go far side with it. And that's the 9th service error by the Racers, both sides with 9 service errors on the night. Warriors do have 5 aces though. Of course, 3 of those courtesy of Mancona. Looks like Sanfilippo on the serve. Here's Carroll with the kill. Just came in strong from the right side. Horn checks out. Shante Hudgens will serve. Had a service error on her last try. And this time, looks like tried to make up for going short on the last one, played it long on this attempt. Backing up for it goes Gray. They want the left side for Courtney Mack. Hampton set it up to the left side. Here's Courtney Mack coming right back. Hampton wants the right side this time with Saylor. Here's Carroll again, and another kill for Emily Carroll. Carroll last weekend against Cornerstone was the 4th Warrior to hit 100 kills on the year. She came into tonight with 102. Currently sits at 6 after that last one. For Carroll, her season high in kills is 8, has done it twice this year. Currently sits at 6 with that last one. Also a couple blocks for her as well. Score reads 11-8 Warriors inside the arena. Looks like Coach Josh Kreiner looking for an explanation here. Coach Kreiner in his 5th season now. First year back in 2020. Racers went 4-16 that year, just 1-13 in WAC play. Since then, they've improved their wins each and every season. 8 wins in year 2, then 13, then 14 last year, and already coming into play here tonight, had 14. They were 14-14 with a 5-5 conference record, also 4-4 away from home this year. So pretty level across the board. But again, improving those wins year over year. Conversation still being had right in front of us between Bailey Gregory and our official. She'll go over and relay the message to Coach Kreiner. Doesn't look like Coach is all too happy with the end result, but the end result is the Warriors lead by 3 and make it 4. Suarez and Mack with the block. We have not seen much of Audrey Suarez here tonight, but we certainly heard her with that last block. Warriors lead 12-8. Here's Saylor. Stepping in front of Mack goes Horn, and Mack gets the kill. Trying to get there, no! An ace for the Warriors, 14-8, and that'll be a timeout called by the Racers. We will step aside, Warriors by 6 here in the fourth after taking set 3, 25-18. We will take the quick timeout with them on your home for Warriors volleyball. Things starting to unravel a bit for Northwestern Ohio. Go back to their first two sets, which they won both, 25-22 and 25-18, where the score in those sets had 7 total errors in those two sets. They had 8 in their third set, which they fell, and now they have 5 already here in the fourth. Here's Geisenhaver putting a charge into one from the right side. She'll try again, and got it! That ball just came off the top of the netting, but it counts all the same on the serve. That's a service error to Mackenzie Kiefer, knew it right away. Just kind of tapped her chest and said, "My bad." In any case, Warriors by 6 here in the fourth. That'll send Riley Treese back to serve. Ace for Treese. Warriors able to get on it this time, but have it returned right back at them. For Treese, that was the first ace for her here tonight. Give the block there just a moment ago to DeBose and Colquitt. And just like that, the Racers on a 3-0 run get it back to within 3, 15-12. Treese will serve it again. As Suarez comes through the middle gets the kill. And again, haven't seen a ton of her here this evening, but she has made plays when she's been out there on the floor for Coach Nash. Has 2 kills, an assist, and now a block as well from earlier on this set. Here's DeBose, had it stuffed by Soares. Keep it alive for Kiefer as Mancona puts it into the back. Now DuBose again. This one's offline as the lead gets pushed back out to 5. Good response right now by the Warriors, as after the timeout, the Racers had a quick 3-0 run. Attack error by Saylor, 18-12. So you get the kill by Soares, then back-to-back attack errors by DuBose and now Saylor, as Hampton tried to set it up for him. To the front it goes. DuBose somehow reached back, got it over. Under it goes Gregory, wants to go left side for DuBose. Set it back for Geisenhaver. Now Hampton again. That was deflected. Coming over for it was Roraff, unable to get there. (18-13), Gregory on the serve. Sends it right at Ashley Horn. They want right side for Geisenhaver. It's been a solid night for number 3 in the white for the Warrior, and Kiefer dumps it over. Kiefer gets the kill to go with 22 assists on the night. That puts Kiefer at 655 career assists. Pretty full stat line for Mackenzie Kiefer now. Does have that kill from just a moment ago, 22 assists. Also has an ace, 6 digs as well. And just as we're reading off the stat line for Mackenzie Kiefer, Shante Hudgens says, "Don't forget about me. I can make a play too." But the serve on the ensuing play off the mark by the Warriors, 20-14 at the end of all that. That'll send Savannah Reed back on the serve. Here's Mancona, and that's blocked right in front of us here. Looked like Sanfilippo was a part of it. Coming over for it was Kiefer, unable to do much with it, 20-16. Savannah Reed will serve it once more. A couple Warriors tried to dive out for that ball, and now an attack error by Geisenhaver from the right side. And this is a good timeout here called by the Warriors and Coach Nash, as the Racers starting to creep back into it. And what was once 20-14, now 20-17. So they try to minimize the run here. We'll take the timeout too. Warriors by 3, looking to level the match at 2 aside. This is your home for Warriors volleyball. Northwestern Ohio able to chip into this deficit a bit here in the fourth. Attack error by Mancona. Bad set by Kiefer trying to come over to play a ball. Just couldn't get some good contact on it. And then attack error by Geisenhaver sent us to the timeout. Warriors by 3. But Coach Nash didn't want to see it get any closer than that. Reed set it up right in the front. Now Kiefer does the same for Hudgens to the floor. And she pounds the fist. Both sides, after that timeout a moment ago by the Warriors, both sides with one timeout remaining here in the set, but that's an ace for the Warriors. 22-17. Emma Hawk back to serve once more. Coming over is Reed. That ace for Hawk. Number 2 on the night for her. Mancona has 3. That's a match high 3 aces for Mancona. Hawk wants Hudgens. Did it stay in? No, it did not. Right along that back line. It was close, but just snuck out. 22-19. On the serve is Lopez. Her serve is long. Service error to Lopez. That's number 4 for her tonight. As both sides have struggled a bit on the serve. Warriors with 12 here this evening and 10 going the way of the Racers. Time has been called on the floor. 23-19 is our score here in set 4. A reminder that after the conclusion of this one in what has turned out to be a fantastic matchup between Rochester Christian and the Racers of Northwestern Ohio, but like to remind you that tomorrow afternoon, 2 p.m. Eastern time, right here on the Rochester Christian Sports Network, we'll have the Warriors hosting the Warriors of Indiana Tech. But of course, business still to attend to here on this night. And then taking a look ahead to next weekend, couple of home basketball games. Yes, basketball on tap next weekend as the Warriors men's and women's basketball teams host the Oakland Golden Grizzlies in an exhibition matchup. Part of homecoming weekend as Courtney Mack with a rocket, and it's 24-19. One more to send us to a 5th set on the serve of Haley Mancona, which is long. And a missed opportunity for Rochester Christian. The player with 3 aces in the match had a chance to send it to a 5th, but the Warriors will have to wait potentially a little bit longer as it's 24-20, and there it is. The misplay by Ali Lopez, 25-20, and we will go to a 5th set between the Racers and the Warriors. 25-22 and 25-18. Northwestern Ohio jumped out 2-0 on the night, but what a response by Rochester Christian, 25-18, and now 25-20 as we go to the fifth on the other side on the Rochester Christian Sports Network. The Warriors have worked their way back into the match by taking each of the last two sets after the Racers jumped out 2-0 on the night. The Warriors have also benefited by some miscues from Northwestern Ohio. In the first two sets, the Racers combined had 7 errors, and now in each of the last two, they've suffered 8. And it looked like right there at the end of that fourth set, the Warriors were in prime position to send us to a fifth set as they were sitting on 24, and Haley Mancona was set to serve. Couldn't get it done in that situation, but then on the very next sequence, Ali Lopez with the error sends us to the fifth in what has been a fantastic WAC battle here on a Friday night. So here we go, fifth set between Rochester Christian and Northwestern Ohio. Official across the way looks like confirming the substitutions for the Racers before we begin. Looks like they'll pull Hannah Colquitt from the floor. But they do still have, of course, Shamaria DuBose out there on the floor. Has 14 kills so far tonight. That's a new season high for her. Her previous high was 13 against Michigan Dearborn. Carly Roraff gets our fifth set started. Here's DuBose right on the attack. Kiefer wants Mancona. Hampton tries to punch it over. That's no good. First point of the fifth set goes to the Warriors. Buckle up, we should be in store for a fantastic finish to this one as Roraff's serve is off the back. On the Rochester Christian Sports Network, Stephen MacDonald here with you. Mancona gets under it. They want Geisenhaver. That's an attack error against Geisenhaver. Savannah Reed on the serve. Here's Mancona. Back-to-back attack errors on the Warriors. One on Geisenhaver and then the latest against Mancona. Mancona steps up, gets to it. Geisenhaver launches it over. They'll get it to her again, and this is blocked. So a couple of attack errors by the Warriors and now a block by the Racers. They lead it 4-1. They'll try to go left side for Dubose, and there's a block for the Warriors. They get up and get to it along the right side. That Soares again teams up with Geisenhaver. They're able to get to it, somehow keep it up. Soares backpedals for it, gets it to the front for Kiefer, and then Hudgens has it returned off the block. Looked like they might be able to make something out of it as they wanted Hudgens on the finishing end. But that was blocked by Sanfilippo and Royst. It's 5-2 Racers. Martin on the attack. Hudgens to Horn, who played it over, and that's down in the corner. Lopez on the serve, and that's an ace for Ali Lopez. 7-2 here in the fifth. And now Coach Nash calls time. The Warriors have battled their way back into the match to send us to this fifth set, but now the Racers trying to put the finishing touches on. They lead it by 5. Timeout Warriors on your home for Warriors volleyball. (7-2) Northwestern Ohio here in our fifth and final set of the night. Mancona out of the timeout, buries it. Number 12 for Haley Mancona needs 2 more to tie her season high. If she can do so, it would be the 4th time this season hitting that mark. That was tipped up by Hudgens. Mancona gets under it, and there's number 13. Emma Hawk on the serve. Just came off the side of her hand and into the netting. Fifteenth service error on the night against the Warriors. Racers have had 10 of their own. On the serve here is Sanfilippo. Looked like had they let it go, would have gone out, but Mancona went over to get it. Hawk wants Hudgens. Dug out. Rowraff gets it back to the front for Carroll with the kill. Eight 5 Racers, but this is the player here tonight that you want on the serve. If you're the Warriors, Haley Mancona with her 3 aces, and how about 4? Fourth ace on the night for Mancona. The Racers as a team have 5. They're able to get this one over. Hawk wants Mack. That's down. That's a kill. Don't look now. The Warriors are back to within 1. And Mancona eyeing the serve again. That's how you know it's your night, number 12. Deflected up off the netting, and that's another ace. We are level at 8. Try it one more time. Martin, to the front it goes. Hawk punched it up and over. They want Martin again, and that's down. Kill for Martin. That's number 7. Quiets the crowd inside of Garth Pleasant Arena, but only just for a moment. Looks like Hampton will serve in just a moment as Coach Nash pulls Haley Mancona. Hawk to Carroll, and that's no good. Attack error on Carroll. Hawk wants Hudgens. Just did get it across. Backing up for it goes Horn. Courtney Mack. That was absolutely smoked. Came all the way back over from the back row of the Racers. Able to get on it. Horn, good communication that time. Carroll on the attack. Here's Martin. Carroll able to get it over, but that's out on the far side. And the lead is up to 3. Hampton will serve it once more. Backing up a few steps goes Gray. Courtney Mack from the left side, and that ball will not be coming back. Both teams have battled it out for nearly 2 hours now. And it's looking more and more like we will be taking this down to the wire as that ball just makes its way over. Send it this way for Carroll. And that ball was crushed on the right side. Martin will check out, as does, looks like Ali Lopez. They will send Riley Treese, the freshman, to serve. DeBose. This ball went all the way up and actually touched the ceiling. DeBose came over and played it. Wasn't on the right line at first and then had to change course and go get it. And that's down, a kill for the Racers, and they can start to feel it. 13-9, timeout Warriors. We will step aside and wrap this one up from Garth Pleasant Arena on the other side on the Rochester Christian Sports Network. (13-9) in set 5. Stephen McDonald here with you. Racers took the first 2 sets. Warriors answered back in the 3rd and 4th. Racers have now taken control here in the 5th. They need just a couple more to finish this thing out. Ashley Horn, one of the captains for Rochester Christian, coming over to have a quick conversation with the official right here in front of us. Bailey Gregory, the captain for the Racers, on the other side. Coach Nash not happy with the last call. Mack, as we get restarted, rocket to the floor, and the crowd gets back into it. Courtney Mack says, forget that last call, let's keep it pushing. But again, the Racers need just one more to close up shop. Here's Geisenhaver. Keeps it alive for Kiefer. Mack again. Another kill. Courtney Mack not done yet. 14-11. Mackenzie Kiefer, as the Racers finish their substitutions, steps into it, got away a good serve. Geisenhaver cuts in front of that ball. They go back to Courtney Mack. She's had the hot hand right now for the Warriors. Kiefer, spiraling ball for Horn. Mack, one more time. Horn to Geisenhaver. And just a bit offline, and that will do it. Maybe by no more than a couple of inches off the back. 15-11, the final in the 5th set, and the Racers will take it 3-2. Get you some final stats from this one before we sign off. Shamaria Dubose, a new season high in kills, 14 kills here tonight in the winning effort. Also had 4 blocks. San Filippo finishes with 9 kills, 7 digs, and 6 total blocks of her own, while Madeline Hampton finishes with 21 assists. Savannah Reed just behind her with 19. On the other side for the Warriors, Haley Mancona comes 1 kill short from tying her season high. She has 13. Courtney Mack finishes with 12. Madeline Geisenhaver finishes with 9 kills, 8 digs, and 3 blocks, while Shante Hudgens finishes with 8 kills, 5 blocks. But again, Our final score, Racers take it 3-2. For SID Hussein Murray, my name's Stephen McDonald saying so long from Garth Pleasant Arena, where your final score one final time is the Racers 3 and the Warriors 2. Reminder, the Warriors will be back here tomorrow afternoon, 2 p.m. Eastern, as they take on Indiana Tech. We'll have that for you right here on the Rochester Christian Sports Network. But until then, this has been a presentation of the Rochester Christian Sports Network. Good night, everyone.